Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today we're playing a spicy Reanimator deck for all the good times. It's inspired by another YouTuber, legend, LVD as you might say. I know that I have some people who watch my show and his show, everybody's favorite Belgian waffle. And here we go. So I got a couple tweaks in it, mostly because the deck is so appropriately wacky and janky that it has cards in it that I didn't want to craft wild cards on. I'm embarrassed to say, but I'm trying to stockpile some wild cards for the Guilds of Ravnica for that hype. And yeah. Didn't exactly want to cash all in on a few pieces, but you'll see what I mean when we get into the deck tech. It's a really fun deck, and I'm really excited to play it today. First up, Isareth the Awakener is here. Our opponent looking green. They kept Llanowar Elves. They've got a bestiary. I don't have a graveyard right now to use with the Awakener's ability, so I am perfectly fine blocking here. I need something to get back later anyway, and keeping the board free of Galta shenanigans is just what the doctor ordered. Gonti right away, what am I taking? Blanchwood Armor doesn't help me. Cartouche's Strength is an odd little removal spell, but man, keeping a Vine Mare out of my opponent's hands, it's going to the bottom anyway. If it's going to the bottom, I don't have to worry. There is something to be said for taking a removal spell like a Cartouche of Strength, especially when I have a Death Touch creature. It is not the most efficient card in the world. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the Cartouche. And now we know a little bit about what to expect from our opponent. Look at it steaming. It's got air coming off of it. How bizarre. What will we see? Our opponent with their card advantage machine over here. They might think that they can grind with us. We'll see about that. Here is a Thrashing Brontodon. That is a perfect target. That is an absolutely perfect target. Take that action. Death Touch. You die. Combat. I don't need to discard any of these right now. In fact, I really don't want to. I don't have discardable stuff in my hand, so I'm going to chart a course and draw a hot 2 cards. So some of the biggest things that are different if you watch both our channels, Legends and mine, is I put in a bunch of Noxious Gearhulks, like a whole bunch of Noxious Gearhulks. Getting back Noxious Gearhulks, feels so good to keep recurring those over and over. Almost as good as Pelakka Wurms. Pelakka Wurms are also in the deck. The only green card. No way to cast them. Just there for the reanimation lulls. Our opponent found their Steel Leaf champion. Wonder if they have a Blossoming defense. One way to find out, people. One way to find out. Bam! I'll keep holding this Mox Amber. It could make mana right now, but there's no reason to have it on the battlefield. I've got a lot of cards like Chart a Course, Sift that require me to discard. So sometimes saving a Mox Amber, it's a lot like saving a land. Oh yeah, it's Gigantosaurus. I can't wait to Noxious that. But for now, get back the Awakener. These both would have Death Touch. It's very hard to stop. Our opponent's at 14. I actually think, especially since they have a bestiary, we keep beating down. We keep beating down. Come at you tough. All right, you're at 6. That's pretty low. We can chart a course for starters. There's a worm. Now I'm going to wish I had a way to discard it, but I'll find one. can play the Mox Amber and the Majesty.
Apologies for the back from the dead.
Apologies for the back from the dead. Let's bring out back the Awakener so that we have another Death Touch body to put in front of Gigantosaurus here. And if our opponent's removal are these fight cards, as long as it's not like Rabid Bite, we'll still be able to trade with Gigantosaurus regardless of its size. And if we don't, there's another Noxious Gearhulk waiting, just waiting for a chance to shine. The music goes low. The tension gets high. Night of the Living Dead over here, bringing back all the zombies. His added type zombie. You see that in blue? The text there on the side. Another Bronto emerges. Bronto can trade with the Gearhulk, but always comes back for more in this deck. Makes exiling pretty important. There's a Rabid Bite. Oh, they did have it. Nasty. When you think of that one card in the format that wrecks your day. Wow. Bold move.
Don't get cocky.
The Liliana reactions in this game. All right. You can get very close to a lethal. It seems pretty straightforward to drop another Gearhulk, but let's see. There's probably better ways to do this. If the opponent double blocks this Gearhulk, yeah, if this Gearhulk dies from a double block, my opponent's left with no creatures if I bring one back. So let's get to it. Choosing to go to 1 here is so bold. Okay, there it is. It's Death Touch, remember, so it will kill both. So both creatures down, and a trample damage. Death Touch trample. Got him. I thought they'd have to block the Gearhulk, but hey, Death Touch trample. There you go. You only have to assign lethal damage, which is 1 damage each, so 1 damage goes to the face. I also could have, for you astute players, you paying close attention, I should have Gearhulked one of the creatures ahead of time. That would have guaranteed it. But a million ways to get it. Choose one. I gotta be honest, I don't play with Death Touch trample shenanigans every day. In fact, I don't know if I ever have. I know how it works. I don't know if I've ever been the one on the side of assigning it. So some of you Death Touch trample extraordinaires out there were probably like, do this! Do it! Do it, CJB. I'm in comments right now typing to you about do it! Anyway, deck. Mox Amber is Baral's charting the course. A search for Azcanta, because throwing stuff in the bin, it's fun. The Awakener, you saw. The Rona. I went to 1 Rona. I really don't like this card. Hasn't impressed me. Hasn't done much. When you can exile a Vile Offering with it, it's totally sweet. When you have to exile other things, it's felt very medium. But anyway, still a spot in the deck. 4 Sift and 3 Gontis. Gotta love the Gonti. A Yahenni's Expertise to occasionally catch up in these best-of-1 games where the opponents go wide. And all the Death's Majesty, all of it. And then 3 Vile Offerings, should be 4. Ran out of rare wild cards. Bam! Yep, even I keep myself to a budget. I know, you look up there and you're like, but all that. And I'm like, this is Guilds of Ravnica. This right here is the Guilds. 4 Gearhulks, had them left over from that Gearhulk deck I made. Put them to good work. And 3 of the mighty Pelakka Wurm, which is so fun to reanimate. Let's go get some more. We're fighting Dust with 2 T's. Alright, cool. Cool. Dust with 2 T's. It's so good, though. We just have to draw a blue source. Boldness. Boldness, my friends. On the play. Curves right into a Pelakka Wurm on turn 5. Boldness. We're going to draw that blue source. It's going to happen. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. I do believe in fairies. Everybody clap. It's getting less likely. It's getting less likely. I'm getting scared. At least our opponent's not doing anything. We're winning on that front. No. Oh no! Not like this. Rigged. Rigged the other way. Again, though, our opponent's doing nothing. We got all day. I'm gonna discard to natural hand size. It was my strategy all along. Is it the Scarab God? Gifted Aetherborn. Holding up Dissolve? Is that what we've come to? Thinking, what's the worst that could happen? It's not like I've cast any spells. I mean, I'll just be over here making this thing poop stuff. Okay. Let's go for a Sift. If these are the kind of things the opponents wish to counter, so be it. Meow. It is tricky. If our opponent plays Scarab God, though, we can respond with Death's Majesty and get this back. So it's a discard we can make. What else? What else needs to be discarded? I guess the Gearhulk could be discarded. Meow? Meow? Oh, the careful taps. So careful. You have to watch out. It's true. The opponent will totally, like the game will get you. They'll leave those Aether Hubs up. Our opponent's not wrong for that. Alright. What am I doing with my life? Whatever we do is going to get countered. So where do we begin? Who wants to be countered? I bet you want to be countered. No kidding. All right. We'll use this and exile the Isareth. Is that right? Or we could go for the Gearhulk. But I really want the Gearhulk in my yard. I'll take out the Isareth, and then the opponent has to kill this before next turn. And we'll keep hiding the Mox. And we'll see if the opponent's still just going to hold up Disallow until infinity. Yep, no blocks. But it does put, like, the emphasis, like, our opponent, if they don't kill it this turn, we get to try to cast this from exile. So it does feel like they have to murder this. They have to create Revolt for Fatal Push. They have to Vraska's Contempt. It's not like they have the most efficient... Oh, here we go. So it is going to be a Fatal Push. Oh, no. Or something completely different. And now the way our opponent's tapping implies that they absolutely don't have any more counterspells. That, or they're just inconsistent in their play pattern. Both are possible. All right. We can go for Baral into Death's Majesty. We have to have this on the battlefield first. Our opponent's like, I want to Fatal Push that. Well, I get to cast this first. Thank you, thank you. All right.
You're standing in my way.
Let's grab this. Grabbing the Gearhulk won't do anything. The Yahenni just becomes indestructible. Make some stuff. Poop the flowers. Now we'll see if our opponent's just holding that Vraska's contempt for this sweet, sweet moment. Going indie. Okay. Bantu's Last Reckoning, perhaps? Yeah. Well, we'll draw a card. Our opponent won't untap lands for a while. And we'll be coming right back with another Liliana. They probably feel great about this play.
Oh, cut that out.
It's tough lady Lily. Yeah, could get countered. There is that chance. But let's see what happens. Nope.
Good news. I've arrived.
How about another one?
Nothing is ever truly gone.
And now we can do this as well and drop off another worm. Nice. And here's a Siphoner. Alrighty. So blue-black, some kind of tempo. Alright. Let's tick.
Oh, this world is simply brimming with death.
Where does she get these lines? Alright. I don't have another way to bring something back right this minute, but I can Gearhulk. Let's first see what happens if we attack. Let's start the beatdowns. Okay. Gearhulk, take out Siphoner, sacrifice it. I don't gain any life, but I have a 5/4. Or we could let the opponent draw their card. We could have Baral, and we could Sift. I think I like that better. Just tap this now in case somehow my legendaries die, as unlikely as that sounds. Alright, we've got another chart, of course. We got another Sift. We could Sift this turn, which would be fantastic. Play the other Mox Amber, keep the untapped one. Play the other Sift. Keep making our way through the deck. I guess we'll play this island. We'll chart that course. And okay, that's a lot of cards. Halfway through the deck. Where's them Vile Offerings, yo? Could really use one. But we got plenty of Death's Majesties, so the Worm army is going to be coming together for a long time. That's more Last Reckonings. Yeah, we're gonna make an Ultra Mega Yahenni. But if Yahenni's alone at the end of this turn, Yahenni will not be surviving for very long.
Oh, I won't go easy. Quit going easy on me.
I won't go easy, quit going easy on me. Okie dokie. Boom. And seen enough when your 8/8 Yahenni dies. Woo! What a game, what a game. Well, I think we're going to leave it there. Things have been going well. Don't push it. I will say that the Reanimator deck is a lot of fun, and if you have the wild cards and the time and are looking for something to do as we wait for Guilds of Ravnica's release, try this one out. I've had a really good time today. I hope you have too. Remember to like and subscribe if you're into it, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.